Okay, welcome back to Strange Horticulture. I don't know if the game audio might be quiet this time, just because I've been really messing around with the settings, as usual. So we are pretty much at the end of this day. I don't want to go exploring because our dread is so high, and I don't really know what happens when your dread maxes out. So we're just going to go ahead and end the day and see what awaits us. The book both fascinated and terrified her in equal measure, and after studying it for some time, she reached a decision. She would never use the power she had discovered. She would hide the book where it could never be found. North of Hawkshead, east of Lowick, west of Rustland, south of Crinkle Crags. Hawklow Rust Crinkle. I wonder if that's like an actual place on the map? Or if that's just supposed to be like generic description. We can go out and explore. I wonder if we could... Okay, here's... south of Crinkle Crags, I think it said. There's Low Kick. There's Rustland. I've already forgotten the last one. Oh, Hawkshead. So... would it be, like, in here? The old man? What does that mean? Well, our dread isn't too high, so I think I want to go out exploring. So... oops. Let's see what the old man is. The striking views at the top of the so-called Old Man of Coniston never fail to induce awe and wonder. Sadly, there are few people with the leisure to explore its heady heights. Today it's just me and the sheep. Okay. Cool. Wilbur Miller. I'm looking for a plant. Lady of what's it something other? Ugh, I'm no green-eyed drawer. That's for sure. My mind isn't at all what it used to be. It's the one that's supposed to help with mental decline. Lady of what's it? Lady of Summer. Okay. So let's put our map away. And look in the book. Lady of Summer. The leaves curl around delightfully, which, combined with an attractive flower and a hardy nature, make this a sought-after ornamental plant. Aids with conditions of memory deterioration associated with old age. Leaves that curl around delightfully. Okay. And I don't think we've identified it yet. How do I get that? Yeah, that's how I get that to scroll. I think it's gonna be this one, because it has really curly leaves. Single sweet smelling dark flower. Yeah, I think it's this. There you go. Plant identified. Fenner. Okay. So maybe we want to go out exploring? I don't know if I remember. It has been a little while for me. That has a check mark. That, oh, all these have check marks. This is the only one that doesn't. I don't remember if we got that flower to, like, get them to let us pass through or whatever. Whatever's going on with the witch coven. So I could visit like a random place. What happens if I go to the water? Nothing here. Okay. They're saying the Arda's been killed. I know a lot of people don't trust that sisterhood, but it seems to me that Arda always looked out for the less fortunate. Collect a letter. Okay. So maybe this is our next assignment. The cold is too much to bear beyond the gap. I was forced to turn back. I would advise against it. But if you are determined to explore Great Gable, be sure to take precautions. Knowing you, I'm sure you'll have a plant up your sleeve that can keep you warm should the weather turn against you. Okay. Do we have to, like, find a plant that can keep us warm? No one gives prophecies. Maybe we should just go to that place and see what happens. So, Great Gable. Where could that be? Maybe up north, because it's cold? Great Gable. Great Gable, yeah, it's like up at the tippy top. After several hours of arduous hiking and scrambling, I am still some distance from the summit. I'm freezing cold and ready to head home. I should do the sensible thing and turn back down the mountain, unless we can find Brunlock? Okay. So, Brimlock? The cursive really, like, trips me up sometimes. Those suffering from hypothermia can be rescued by a drought made by using leaves from the Brimlock plant. It has a warming effect that protects against extreme cold. When conditions are just right in the cold, a winter Brimlock produces small yellow flowers. The leaves are waxy and tough. Okay, waxy tough leaves and little yellow flowers? Ones that we haven't... Well, this, it kind of looks like a candle. I want to look at that just because it looks like a candle. Smells faintly of wood smoke. Feels like rough glass paper? I wonder if there's like an illustration with those flowers. That way we can rule that one out. These are all leaves so far. Maybe not. That one I'm just drawn to because it looks like a candle. Let's see here. Oh, there's the Brimlock page. Okay. So what else are we missing out on? Well, there's this that doesn't have like any flowers. Let me like put things closer together, because when they're all spread out, the scrolling gets kind of annoying. Okay, this is a mushroom. That's a mushroom, that's a mushroom. That looks like an orchid or something. Okay, I feel like it has to be one of these. Smooth, waxy leaves. Waxy and tough. Feels like rough glass paper. If I get it wrong, do I like freeze to death? Little yellow flowers. Those are like orange. Warm, protects against extreme cold. Waxy and tough. Waxy and tough. I guess this one looks more like the picture and it has waxy leaves. But this one looks like a candle. Like rough glass paper. I don't even know what glass paper is. Those suffering from hypothermia. Okay, well, let's go by the book. Oh, okay, yeah. It's not the one that looks like a candle. Cool. I push on, no longer feeling the cold, and am presently rewarded. Sunset mount trap? It's a type of fungus. Collect. New plant. Looks a lot like this plant, but it's not. Where's our new plant? Oh, here it is. Kind of blends in. Gonna give everybody a little watering for the heck of it. That'll give us little adventure points, I think. Oh, does nobody really need water? Or am I just bad at watering? There we go. Okay, cool. So that now has a check mark. And this now has a check mark. So I think we're gonna put it in there and get our next customer. This plant is cursed. It has brought me nothing but sorrow. Please take it. I want nothing more to do with it. Cool, free plant. New plant acquired, even though it's a mushroom, which isn't a plant, but that's fine. Well, this is like blinking, so maybe I should hit it. Simone Green. Hellebore. Always a pleasure, my feline friend. I hope he hasn't been nibbling the plants again. I have a favor to ask. You owe me for hours I spent digging out information on those plants. I have been burning the midnight oil again and could use some common trowse, and I know where to find it. According to Grayson's herbology, it grows in abundance on red pike. I'll come by the day after tomorrow to collect it. I have business in Seaburg in the meantime. Okay. Here, take this. Common trowse. Despite being described as common, the trowse is in fact quite tricky to find. However, it is known to grow in abundance on the slopes of red pike. Nobody knows why. The leaves have been used for centuries as a balm against eye strain. So I guess we should go to red pike. That's Skullfill Pike, red pike. Here we go. I enjoy a pleasant stroll up at the fell. The going is easy, the weather agreeable, and the views majestic. I do not have to look hard to find what I am after. Okay, cool. This is not a dread kind of day, I guess. And we know what that is, even though it's not like auto-identified. So I guess that lady will come back once we make enough progress. When you work with the occult, I find it pays to uphold a certain image. If you're going to be accused of performing witchcraft anyway, it doesn't hurt to put on a bit of a show every now and then, and let the punters know what I'm capable of, sort of thing. Okay. Long story short, I may have threatened to turn a small boy into a toad, and the little bugger called my bluff. Well, I think that's on you, lady. I don't have any plans to turn people into toads. Oh, don't look at me like that. You know what little boys are like. That is true. That's very true. I can assure you he deserves to be turned into a toad. Anyway, I think a little display is needed to discourage this sort of behavior in the future. Have you got any shimmerlung? Well, let's find out. Shimmerlung. Yes, here we go. The dried stem of the shimmerlung burns very brightly and noisily, letting off a near blinding white-purple light. Flowers grow wrapped in large, rigid leaves. Okay. So it's definitely a plant, right? Okay, I just have identified stuff over here. I need to move all my plants closer. Oh, this is like a hole in the shelf. I keep letting stuff fall through it. Okay. This could maybe be a contender, because it has, like, this thing. It has a sweet scent, like strawberry dipped in honey. I'm wondering if it's this again. Smells faintly of wood smoke. Burns very brightly and noisily, letting off near blinding white-purple light. Grows in large, rigid leaves. Has a scent that scratches at the back of my throat. Well, that's not very helpful. Let's see here. You know, this illustration is not helpful at all. Single pink flower that smells pleasant. Now I feel like it's gotta be this one. Wrapped in large, rigid leaves. Yeah. I don't feel like anything else could fit. So let's give it a go. No, I need to be more careful. That wasn't shimmerlung. I must be prepared next time. Okay. Then... is it... I gotta make sure there's like nothing on the edges, that I'm actually looking at all my options here. Are we even sure it's a plant? Is it this? Red fruits, no. I don't know if I have anything that looks like that picture. So... well, I got a few more tries since my dread meter wasn't filled up or anything. Small red berries. Sweet scent. Nothing says like large, rigid leaves. Smells rotten. Blue flowers, stiff leaves. Soft. Flowers are soft purple, sweet scent. White, purple, light. Maybe that's a hint that the flower is purple? Dried stem burns brightly. I don't know what this symbol is. Maybe that's the shape of the flower? I was thinking these were like the stem or something. Maybe I've been going about this the wrong way. I know I'm probably overthinking this, but I feel like that's kind of the idea of the game. It's not this. I think that's supposed to be like an orchid or something. Small, delicate flowers. It's not the one that looks like a candle. Yeah, like I guess maybe we'll find out what happens when your despair meter maxes out if we get this wrong. But this is like all I got. I cannot figure it out based on that picture and just large, rigid leaves. Nope. Okay, I guess we get one more try. Large, rigid leaves. And I haven't, like, already identified it, right? Lady of Summer. Lemon Dandy. I don't think we've already identified it. Do I just not have any? I don't know if that can be a twist. Small amount of light. I don't think that's it. I think it's a plant. Maybe this? Nope. I need to be more careful. Okay, so we find out what happens when despair max... Oh! Do I just die? A shiver travels down my spine. My mind is broken. Okay. Cool. What? What do I do? Oh, I put it back together. Okay. Interesting. Oh, the pieces don't... I don't think these automatically, like, line up. Or do they? Okay, it's puzzled time, I guess. Some of these seem like they go together. Okay. Maybe? Let's see here. Hmm? Those look like they go together. Don't know about that. There we go. Those two at least go together. God, gotta put my mind back together. There we go. Oh, okay. That just kind of auto-locked, so that must be right. Ooh. There we go. Yes, no, maybe so. There we go. And then that's the last piece. We did it! I feel relieved. My mind is whole again. Whole again. There's a hint button. Oh, okay, so I don't know if this is like a real punishment, having to put together the mind puzzle. Day 3, Sunday. So were we just like done for the day? I'm a little confused. Or do we start the day over? We just go back to where we were. Okay, so same lady says the same thing. She needs the same kind of plant. Okay. Well, maybe we'll take the hint then? I need to look back through my letters. I'm sure I remember something that could lead me to a new map location and perhaps a new plant. So I don't think we have Shimmer Lung. And that was the problem. Okay. Back through my letters. Something that's going to burn brightly, I guess? Okay, so which letter? Or... Okay, hang tight, lady. Because this is the only letter that doesn't have a check mark. So maybe we need to go back to that forest? Grizzledale Forest. Let's try that. Grizzledale Forest. As soon as I step off the road, 2 members of the sisterhood step out and remind me that this is their forest, and I am not welcome here. I try showing them the sister's letter, but they tell me this is the wrong place. Move along. Okay. That was the same response that I got last time. So do I have to look through, like, older letters? Cold is too much. That doesn't feel relevant. Godsforth is a hateful town. I was beaten and robbed and left to die in the streets. After many days, I was rescued by a kind stranger, just as I had come to fear. That wickedness had injected the heart of every soul in that cursed place. I began my recovery in the woods south of the town. Group of travelers on the northeast corner of the wood. I sat and stared at a bright flower. Tears flowed down my face. Remember, there is beauty in this world. Didn't we already get that flower? Dangerous plant. Grows sparse in the hills of Black Barrow. Keep it secret. I found it. Excerpt on exclusive. Wandering Bow comes to library in Ambleside. Tell you all about it. Even found something on the gilded dendra that might be of interest. Well, none of these are about Shimmer Lung. A mile from the lake shore, across from Torivor. Maybe I just clicked on the wrong part of the forest. Across from Torvor. So let's try clicking on a different part of the forest. A sister tries to stop me from entering, but I show her the letter and she lets me through. Okay, so we just clicked on the wrong square. I am ushered into a walled courtyard and then through a large oak door, along a corridor and down a set of stone stairs into a cool basement. Laying on the table, draped in silk, is the Arda. There is not a mark on her, but just her open eyes are black, her mouth, her veins, her hair, all black as raven's wing. Do you know what could do this? Asks my escort. Can I scroll? I said to work. Do we know what? Okay. I don't know. I guess we'll look it up in the book. Wren. Oh, right across from Shimmerlong. The long leaves of the wren are known to turn black in the presence of certain poisons, and so can be used to detect them. Though it has no flower, it is said to smell unpleasant to those who have known death, and sweet to those who have not. Ooh, I think it's this. Because that actually looks like that, and it smelled bad, I think. Has a scent that scratches the back of my throat. I think it's this. I don't want to like try to. I'm just gonna go with gut feeling. I don't want to try to get in my head again. Okay, there we go. Collect. I extract a sample of the artist's blood and introduce it to the wren, and my suspicions are confirmed immediately. The leaves of the wren turn black, which can only mean one thing: gilded dendra poisoning. Okay, that was mentioned in one of our letters. Upon presenting my findings, I am rushed away quickly. The sisters do not want me hanging around, it seems. They do, however, send me on my way with a couple of plants, which I am grateful for. Okay, so is one of those the plant that we need? New plants? Oh, I gotta collect the plants first. Collect the plants. New plants! Oh, okay, yeah, that's what we're after. Okay. So I couldn't just tell this lady, like, sorry, we don't have any. I had to be like, hold up, let me go to my secret witch meeting. Yeah, it's gotta be that. There we go. Plant identified. Gandalwood. Okay, moving on. There is a beautiful plant that I've been looking for all over, but nobody seems to have any. M something. Monk brew? I'm not sure. I do know that you shouldn't touch the leaves, though. M something. Is it the meek dew? Because that was like... Maybe pleasant looking plant, but touching the leaves against bare skin results in painful sores. Yeah, I think it's the meek dew. So now we have to identify that, unless we already have identified it. Meek dew. Meek dew. No. Okay. So what has 4 petals and a flower like that? I need to like organize these better. Put all the mushrooms up there. And then identified stuff can go over here. Unidentified mushroom over there. That does look like the many smaller florets. Yeah, it looks like this. We're just gonna go with gut feeling. Not gonna think about it too hard. Bam. Oh, and that was our day. We only lost our mind once. Okay, cool. And so we're done with that letter. That got a question mark. So I think we're just kind of done for the day. Row H, the third river? What does that mean? Row H, the third river. 1, 2, 3. A dead deer in the river, yellowed bone protruding from matted hide and rotted flesh. Death for one provides life for many, so I guess we get a mushroom. Oh no, it's just, it looks a lot like that other plant. It looks a lot like this one. Okay, cool, got a plant. And that, where'd that card go? Oh. Oh, okay, so these are the cards we get at the end of the day. I didn't realize we, like, hung on to them. North of Hawkshead, east of Lowick. North of Hawkshead, east of Lowick. I do not like this shift magnifying glass mechanic. I've already forgotten the directions. And there's too much stuff. Okay, gonna close. Nope, I want to close the book. Put the book away. Get out my funny little card. Get out my map. North of Hawkshead. Hawkshead. North. East of Lowick. Where is Lowick? Wasn't Lowick east of Lowick? Oh, okay. See, I thought it was like you just had to find the center of everything, but no. West of Russlin. Okay. South of Crinkle Crag. I guess that does really only leave like one space. So let's go here and see if we can find which square it wants. So it's gotta be this square. My eyes are drawn to the silhouette of a grizzled old man standing at the edge of a field. His mind is broken. Oh, did he drop his little game logo plate? Seemingly beyond repair. Vacant eyes fixate on nothing, a whisper of an expression as my gaze sweeps his face, but only a whisper. He raises his arm, points. I follow his outstretched finger, and am surprised to find a cluster of wildflowers growing there, hidden from view. New plants! Woohoo! Okay, cool. Let's get our next little mysterious card. I'm getting better into the rhythm of this. I was kind of confused towards the beginning. Ooh, this card's like broken. Time passed a year. And then another. The book remained hidden, but out of sight did not mean out of mind. The book was what her thoughts settled on when she rested, and she brooded over when she did her chores, and she pictured when she dreamed. Looks like we got like little moon phases going on. I wonder if... I have no idea how we're supposed to interpret a tiny torn piece of paper with an X on it. I have no idea. Day 4, Monday. I wonder if that lady's gonna come get her plant. I have no idea how we're supposed to interpret this. Like an X marks the spot kind of thing? What could that be? Is that like the coastline? I feel like that could be anything. Wow, that does line up really well. Wow, that literally lines up like perfectly. Well, okay, then what's under the X? Like the B for the beginning of that? Well, let's go here and see what happens. The gentle sound of flowing water, the sunlight through scattered clouds, a reset. Oh, so we just have like a good day and get some. Okay. I'm doing a lot better after my little mental breakdown. Sometimes that's how it goes. Sometimes things gotta get worse before they get better. That's how it happens sometimes. The Fox button was no help. I'm afraid the sisterhood still refused to speak openly with me. Not that I have the time to pursue it properly. I'm rushed off my feet this week. There's been a body found up at Swinside Stone Circle, and apparently it's a grisly one. Don't suppose you've got anything to help keep my lunch down. My stomach never coped too well with the grisly ones. Fennel? Does that say fennel? Or fennet? Not sure. Put my map away. Get out my little plant book. I kind of like this plant book. Like, I think it would be neat to have, like, a physical version of this. I just like little flower guides and stuff like that in general. Fennet. There it is. Chewing the tough root of this plant is said to ease gastric distress and reduce anxiety. It has long, soft leaves. Are these long and soft? Stiff leaves. Nope. Long, soft leaves. The leaves are quite soft. Then I think it might be that one. Unless it's one of our new acquisitions. Smells like rhubarb. Bright red flowers, thin stems. Cream colored, smells wonderful. We just got like all these new plants. Soft pale flowers. Rather unpleasant smell. And then this like death flower, dark blue petals, soft feathery touch. My fingers ache from handling this plant. I thought I felt like a sneeze coming, and then it didn't come. Okay. Yeah, I think it's got to be this one because this is the only one that mentions like soft leaves. There we go. Okay. Many uses. Similar leaves to fever kiss. Morning. Oh. Veronica Green handed me this for you. She seems in a good mood. Okay. Cool. Mail time. I meant to tell you this yesterday, but it slipped my mind. I discovered a plant on the recent trip to Grisdale Forest, just northeast of Rustland. It was like nothing I've ever seen before. I would have brought it back with me if the sisterhood had given me a moment alone, but they seem overly protective lately. Okay, so recent trip to Grisdale, northeast of Rustland. Grisdale, northeast, Rustland, northeast. So here? From the moment I step off the road, I can't shake a feeling I'm being watched. Suddenly, I find my way blocked by 3 women wearing green cloaks and holding short elm bows. Nobody may wander freely throughout the forest by order of the Arda, says leader of the trio. I turn to walk back, but then again, I have a few tricks up my sleeve. Mellow glow. I wonder if that's the mushroom we're looking for. Where's my book? Mellow glow. Oh, it's right here. Oh, okay, it's this thing. Among other uses for this plant, the most remarkable is that it can allow a person to pass unnoticed. Though not invisible, it's possible to become hidden from sight and memory. The mellow glow has sharp thorns to protect it from predators. How? How does it... That... I feel like most, like, plant things, it's like, oh, like, it's got, like, some kind of enzyme in it, so, like, when you eat it, it has, like, this effect. Like, something, like, there's usually an explanation. This one's just, like, it's an invisibility cloak. Not quite, but good enough, just in plant form. Oh, wait, that wasn't it. What? But it had thorns. How is that not it? Like, those are thorns. That looks... okay. We're looking for something different, apparently. Okay, I got all these identified, so I want to scoot them around. That's like the only thing I have with thorns. Just putting everything in a little line. Do I have anything else with thorns? That doesn't have thorns. That was the plant I grabbed, right? That's like all I can think it can be. What else has thorns? And I feel like I've collected all the plants I can collect. That doesn't have thorns. What about this? This has thorns. Okay. Plant most allows a person go unnoticed. Both of these have thorns. There's like a 50-50 shot of me getting that. Yeah, that's a little silly. With the help of the mellow glow, I walk right past the sisters without them paying me any heed. Chuckling to myself, I collect the plant that Verona talked about and take my leave. New plant! Okay. I'm afraid. The camphor you gave me is helping me sleep, and I'm very grateful for it, but the visions are strong as ever. The woman in the jade mask appears in my dreams every night. I wonder if that's related to the Arda. She screams at me, but I do not know why, and behind her, that presence is always there, dark and dreadful. The dreams feel like a warning that I don't understand, a mosaic of color that refuses to come into focus. Some part of me wants to stare down that abyss, but I'm afraid. Okay, so we get to make a choice. Either something probably to help her out with the dreams, or to make them worse. Made from a wooden stem can enhance psychic abilities. Okay. Or we can give her candlewood. Produces a red flower that provides a shielding effect, protecting against all manners of afflictions of the mind. Long-stemmed stems grow among tall leaves. So, I mean, what does the client actually want? Some part of me wants to stare down that abyss, but I'm afraid. The dreams feel like a warning. And I want... Well, she says she wants to stare down the abyss. I mean, I guess she just needs a little push, maybe? It's gotta be this. You want some hallucinogenics? Here you go. Plant identified. Worryless. So there, like, this game just autosaves, so I don't think there's really a way to, like, play branches. Like, I don't even know if, like, the story really branches or not. We don't come to Undermere often, but I heard that your shop and heard about your shop, and I said to Francis, we simply must pay a visit. It's a wonderful breath of life in an otherwise dreary town. I'm the green-fingered one, and it's not really his cup of tea, but I persuaded him the trip would do him good, and besides, he will be wanting to take a boat out on the lake. Shame about this awful weather, though. You must come to Scissorg. We have a small library with some books on plants that my grandfather acquired many years ago. I'm sure they will be of interest to a horticulturist such as yourself. Okay. What does that say? You are cordially invited to Scissor Castle. Cool. Let's go there then. That's a different castle. There's multiple castles. Scissor Castle. Let's go. I'm greeted enthusiastically by Lady Elspeth herself. She is very talkative and has many questions on horticulture that I do my best to answer as she takes me on a tour of the gardens. Oh, you must take a sample of this back with you, she exclaims, pointing out a plant that I do not recognize. But before I can stop to take a look, she has already whisked me on to the next. And this one too, she says. I'm quite exhausted. By the time we make it to the library, I don't have enough time to make as thorough a study as I would have liked, but nevertheless I am able to find an interesting entry that I note down. Don't forget these, Lady Elspeth cries as I make to leave. She thrusts the plants from the gardens into my hands, and I thank her warmly. Oh, Fever Kiss. That was, like, mentioned somewhere else. Okay. It looks like these are... I can't tell if the entries are trying to get a little bit harder or not, since they're more, like, leaf-based than bloom-based. New plants. I'm looking for a plant with yellow flowers and coarse leaves. It helps with my heartburn. Okay, pretty straightforward. With yellow flowers and coarse leaves. Helps with heartburn. Okay. Yellow flowers. Could it be this? Small yellow berries. Yellow flowers. Could it be this? Coarse to the touch. I think it's gotta be this. Candy root. Let's check if that helps with heartburn, because I don't remember. Can aid with digestive problems. Yeah, I think he wants this, because I don't think we have anything else that comes in yellow. Here you go. Plant identified. Well, we already identified it. So some of these seem to be a little redundant. I don't know if the idea is that you just get them at random. They're saying Black Combe is haunted now. Bradley Miller told me he saw the ghost of a huge deer, antlers and all. But then Bradley Miller also says he can talk to squirrels. I I don't know what to. I don't know what to. I can't tell if Bradley sounds like a cool guy to hang out with or not. Either way, there's something evil in them hills, and I'm not taking any chances. Awful what happened to that poor young man up at Swinside. I've come for some stinking Mount Cap. Well, that's got to be one of these mushrooms. Doop-doop-doo. Stinking Mount Cap. Oh, sunset Mount Cap. Okay. Sunset Mount Cap. Sunset Mount Cap is a type of fungus with domed caps, sometimes called stinking Mount Cap as a result of its unpleasant odor. It is thought to deter unwanted souls and spirits from entering the home and is often placed in doorways. It is mildly toxic to humans and should not be eaten. Okay. So, it's probably this one. It smells strongly of soured milk. I feel like it has to be that one. Oh wait, there's also this. But yeah, I think it's the stinky one. Cool. Henbuck can have startling effects on memory. Okay, well, I feel like we're more falling into the rhythm of this. I'm enjoying it. I think we might get through, like, maybe one more day? I don't think there's anywhere I'm supposed to go. I think that can just go in there. So, end the day. And we get our next little card. I like these little card puzzles. She lives alone in the castle to the northwest of the abbey. She buried her husband there, 3 miles to the east, where the Everhart grows. At 15, her mother, strong, dependable, loving, was struck down by typhoid. The girl drew inward as her father turned to drink. Well, ain't that just a story we've heard before? Okay. Day 5, Tuesday. Castle to the northwest of the abbey. Buried her husband 3 miles to the east. I need a bigger map. 3 miles to the east. 1, 2, 3. Let's try here. Because that's a castle and that's an abbey. A dead tree, its bark cracked and blackened by fire, stands alone on the hillside. Off to one side, a patch of flowers grows on a low mound. Cool. New plant. Ding ding. What have you done to me? I see the woman in the jade mask everywhere. Oh, oops. And that creature that stands over her shoulder, I almost feel like I can sense its desires. It is afraid of the sisterhood, that much is clear. It will lay waste to them. So much death, but it can be avoided with Ardunia's protection. I do not know if I'm awake or asleep even now. I feel the darkness tearing at my mind. Well, let's get you some some medicinals for that. You just need to worry less. Aptly named plant is said to help ease symptoms of anxiety. That is not a lot to go off of. That's really not a lot to go off of. I don't think it's that, because that doesn't look like the picture. Those leaves kind of look like that. Those also kind of look like it. It's like a nub with like 2 leaves coming out. It's not a lot to go off of. I'm really curious about this candle-shaped plant now. I don't think it's something we've already identified. Dark blue flowers, smells like rhubarb. Small red berries. Notable odor. Small yellow berries. Maybe it could be this? I feel like it's either... I feel like it's one of these. So let's give these a shot. Nope. How about this one? Nope. Uh-oh. Okay. Let's take our hint. Worryless. I'm sure I have some of that around here. Okay, so the hint tells you whether or not you actually have it. Okay, well we do actually have it apparently. But all we have to go off of is this picture. I have no idea. Okay, I don't think it's that. We already tried that. We already tried this one. We've already identified that. And this. It's not this. Worry less. What has, like, little flowers coming out of a little stem? Because that's what that picture looks like to me. I don't think it's the orchid looking one. I don't think it's that one. Okay, these are my 4 suspects. Smells sweet like rhubarb. Small red berries. Quite firm turquoise orange fruits have noticeable odor. Has a sweet scent like strawberries dipped in honey. We only get one more swing. Small red berries. Smells sweet like rhubarb. Maybe if we go through some of these. Dark red fruits. Already identified these. Startling effect in memory. Unusual structure. Layers harden and turns a blue-green. So that's that. So I don't think that's what it is. Outer bark, useful properties, smoky scent. I think sandfire is that up there. Gilded dendra. That's something with folded leaves. Fever kiss, red berries. So I don't think it's that. Common Trouse. Red flower. So, rare plant believed held afterlife. 6 petals. No, none of those have 6 petals. Mushroom. Well, we've narrowed it down to like 2 things. Red flower. It's neither of those. No. Don't drink the sap. The poison is so potent. I feel like it's gotta be one of these 2. Dark red fruit. Cross-section of the stem shows a distinctive triple xylem. The folium of the Storian. I'm leaning towards this one. Maybe? Sweet like rhubarb? Let's give it a go. Nope. Need to be more careful. I had no idea. Really no idea. Oh, new puzzle? Shiver travels down my spine. My mind is broken. New puzzle. What? What? How does... What? I don't know how this works. Okay, so the different keys have different leaves on them, and they trade places sometimes. I guess that did it. Oh no, there's more. Okay. Wait, am I just trying different keys? Okay. So I think I'm just trying to find the shape. I think it just mixes them up to try to mess with you. Okay, so let's try this 3-leaf clover. That, okay. Okay. Read the description of the book carefully. What do you think I'm doing? Day 5, Tuesday. Gonna try again. Ding ding. What have you done to me? Same as before. And our hint is that we have it around here somewhere. So was it this one? No, it wasn't either of those. Man. Okay. Maybe this is like punishment for like not giving her a cure and making the dreams worse. There was something else described with like the yellow berries, right? Or that was the one that I already tried. I have no idea. Also known as Blue Winter. Trying to like eliminate other stuff, but sometimes like with that thorn plant, like that was just a 50-50 shot. It's definitely not that blue bulb one. It's not the candle one. Fever Kiss is red berries, so it's not that. And I already gave her the one with the yellow berries. Man, I have no idea. And it's not something I've already identified, right? Let's see here. I really don't think so. So just 2 leaves is what I have to go off of. Is it this? 'Cause this has only 2 leaves? I don't know. I'm pretty stumped. Hey, we get 2 more guesses. Nope. Okay, I gotta start eliminating some of these. Is it the orchid looking one? What? How? That does not look like that picture at all. There was nothing to point me to that one. I mean, I guess it has the line in the middle, but like a bunch of these have the line in the middle of the leaves. Wow. Hop heart. Healing smoke can provide pain relief. Okay. Wow. Some of these do not feel super fair. Especially as our like choices increase. It's like I want to do the little map puzzles and find more plants, but then I'm also like, is that gonna just make it harder to guess? Is that just gonna lower my chances of guessing right if I have too many choices? I met a strange man on the road to Sedber not 2 days ago. Stranger still. Hey, stop talking, lady, so I can figure out what you're saying. Stranger still, he asked after you. He said he had something for you. Don't ask me what, so I told him where to find you, but he looked stricken when I mentioned Undermere. He said he doesn't come near towns at all if he can help it. He was headed west, at least I think he was. He said he was looking for Windsor Spring. I'll write this down for you. Anyway, that's my news. Did you manage to find the plant I wanted? All of that was so unrelated. She was like, so I met this guy and he was talking about you. Okay, common Trouse was this? Yes, okay. That was so easy after that hard one. Man wanted to meet you, headed west from Sedberg, possibly near the source of the River Windsor. So let's go ahead and head there. And that might be our last little task. Man wanted to meet you, headed west from Sedberg, near the source of the river. Where the heck is Sedberg? Sedberg. I do not, like, remember these names. I feel like it would be a good idea to play this game kind of in, like, oh, Sedberg. Well, everything's west of Sedberg. Gee, thanks. What would... West from Sedberg, possibly near the source of the River Windsor. Okay, River Windsor. Where's that? River Windsor. Source of a river. How? The rivers aren't named. Are they? What, is this a name of a... River Kent. River Windsor. Jeez. There are more important things I could be doing back at the shop. Well, we struck out. Okay. I wanna at least finish the day. I feel like that might be a good way to end things on. I am not long for this world. I have decided that I want to be buried in a grave decorated with a rare and beautiful cowbalia, like a drawer huntsman in their dranthium-covered tombs. Okay, back to the book. Cowbalia. A rare plant that is believed to help the dead find peace in the afterlife. Those who can afford it place wreaths made from it at the graves of their loved ones. Cowbalia flowers almost always contain 6 petals. Finding a 7-petal flower is considered to bring good fortune. Okay, so we're looking for something with 6 petals. 6 petals. This is like the only thing that looks like the picture. But that looks like it has more than 6 petals. Definitely has more. Oh, maybe it's this one? Oh yeah, that looks right. There you go. Plant identified. Oh, Eyebright, that must be the other prickly one. Ooh, green mask. Was that lady hallucinating, or was this lady walking around town making her think she was hallucinating? Your reputation is growing, horticulturist. I hear you are the person to come to for plants that are difficult to acquire. My head feels like it's being torn in two lately. I'm looking for some hop heart. Hop heart, hop heart. Hop heart. Inhaling smoke from the burning, dried leaves of this plant can provide pain relief. Firm leaves grows up the stem, leading to blue flowers. Is it this? I think it is. There we go. I was wondering what that one was. Hop heart. Plant rejuvenation effects, red patches. Oh, she's back. Reuben Ward has called on my unique expertise to aid in his investigation of the Swinside Stone Circle. Unique expertise, ha. He knows how to flatter an old woman when he wants something. I thought about telling him to suck an egg. Gave it a good long thought, actually, but my curiosity has got the better of me. He must be desperate if he's coming to me, and I bet they found something juicy down there. Signs of ritual sacrifice, maybe. I could do with some witch fig to take with me. Always comes in useful. Okay. Witch fig, a plant that is said to have many uses, including easing the symptoms of infection, soaking up moisture, and detecting the presence of certain compounds. It is also well liked by butterflies. It has similar leaves to fever kiss plant, which is often confused with it. Okay. So let's check fever kiss. Red berries provide an energy boost that lasts several hours. Okay, so it's gotta be this, because that looks really similar, right? Okay. Plant identified. Collect. Jacob's Worth. Drawn by the unusual flowers. Point towards any person you wish to locate. Okay. This guy. He needs to go suck an egg. I never see anybody in your shop. It's a daily surprise to me that you're still in business. Believe me, I wouldn't be in here if I didn't have to be, especially with that damn cat still here. I need some bishop's parasol for the work-related matter. Okay. Bishop's parasol, a mushroom found in dark, damp places. Feeding on any light that gets close to it, it seems to draw light in, enveloping its surroundings in darkness. The gills on the underside of this mushroom seep a milky fluid that can be consumed. That does not sound pleasant. Is it this one? Red warts. This one. It's just white liquid. Ugh. Nasty. Here you go, man. Okay, and that is the end of our day. Royal Gintia. Okay. I hope that you enjoyed watching this. I'm still enjoying playing it. It's a little weird. I don't know how I feel about, like, the mind puzzles. I'm not really sure what the deal with our protagonist and those are. But yeah, it's still pretty interesting. It's definitely something that I think isn't great to take long breaks from, but I know that I'm probably going to be taking long breaks from it just because, like, I don't know when I'm going to have time to play it. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed this, and I hope that you join me for next time.